Hi, welcome to this video where we're going to walk you through the Agile Leadership Training offerings from the Scrum Alliance, tell you just a little bit about them, kind of compare and contrast, and give you enough idea of who should be in those classes, whether you're sending people publicly or you're having us come in and do it privately. What are those options based on what we've seen in the classes, the feedback we're getting from the people in the classes, and in the companies where we're coaching and helping them in their agile transformations, where do we see that really applicable for them? So let's make this a quick overview. As I said, if you want to dive into each one of these, we'll have additional videos on this. This is mainly just to give you a very quick overview and empower you to make some decisions on this. So let's talk about the core piece of the foundation of all these, which is the Certified Agile Leadership Essentials, or what we call Cal-E. So in the Cal-E, what you have is a few pieces that are really helpful on this, and that is, number one, having an agile mindset. What does it look like to show up differently? Now, this doesn't just senior leadership and management, it's anyone in a leadership position. Could be Scrum Master, Product Owner, Chief Product Owner, Project Managers, even on people on the teams who show leadership, certainly team leads, etc., who have like some kind of positional leadership, but anyone can kind of show up as a leader. And that's one of the takeaways from at the current companies where we're helping. It's like, wow, this is helpful to anyone who just needs a different mindset when we show up. We don't have all the answers. And that's part of what I put underneath that is not having to be the expert with all those answers. Like, I'm in this role because I have all the answers, more that I'm in this role to help people make the best decision we can. How do we tap into that? And some of us have these challenging situations where it's like a culture of, just tell me, I don't want to have to figure it out. So I think some of this, how do we tap into people to bring out their very best for that? So that's some of what we're trying to do with the expert. And put that R on there. There we go. So that's agile mindset a bit. Also just core leadership development also. So when I say leadership development, how do we show up differently if we're not going to be the expert? How do we have difficult conversations? How do we give and receive feedback? Because we're reliant on these in an agile space. This is one of the big shifts that we're experiencing is we don't have all the answers. Technologies move faster than we can stay up on top of. How do we tap into the wisdom of the team, wisdom of crowds, empower them to make those decisions? So also, they have more ownership of that. But we might have experience as well, but we don't want to be dictatorial and tell them, and we don't want to micromanage, but we want them to make the best decisions they can. So the Agile Leadership Essentials is kind of like that mindset shift of trying to figure those things out and show up differently. How do we ask those questions? How do we get feedback, etc.? So that's a bit on the Cal-E.